I just don't know if I'm going to reach a lot of people, you know what I'm saying? Like, yeah, someone could be great, someone could be amazing, phenomenal before their time. Sometimes being before your time is being way after your time. If we talk in circles, how things that go around come around, what goes up must come down, and the world goes round and round. And cash rules everything around me. Everything is a circle. So that means if I'm before my time, that means that I'm way after my time. You know what I'm saying? But like, it's one thing to motivate, to influence, to inspire the people around you, the kids around you, which is what I was trying to do with the ways. That was the purpose of the ways. That's one thing when you can inspire them, you can influence them, right? Because you saw the inspiration, the light bulb spark when we were in the studio and Juju saw what Raza was doing and what we were doing. And she was like, whoa, that's so cool. That right there, that's a genuine inspiration. That's what it sounds like. When a kid gazes at something in amazement and says, whoa, that's cool. That's inspiration. That's exactly what inspiration is. Now, not only can they see that it's possible, but now it'll motivate them to do it even better. You know what I'm saying? And that's how we continue to evolve as a species. That's how we continue to evolve. Try to find better ways, more sustainable ways to live with Earth and go along on this journey, whatever it is. Whether we in a spaceship or we on a rock, some people say we're on a big ass rock. Some people say, nah, we in a big ass spaceship. Whether we on a rock or we in a spaceship, the one thing we do know is that we actually going somewhere. I know we moving. We have to be moving. You know what I'm saying? But sorry to get sidetracked. What I'm trying to say is that there's one thing to inspire the kids around you, the people around you, your team, your family, your friends, your loved ones, your close ones, right? But it's another thing to be a successful example of the things that you were preaching. You know what I'm saying? Because if someone inspires you, oh, dope, they inspired me, but now, are they a successful example so that when they get to that point where they're like, yo, I can't do this anymore, I want to give up, I can't do it, I'm going to break, I'm going to snap. When you get to that point, you have a reference point to look at to say, wait a minute, but he did it. It has to be possible. If he could do it, I could do it. And that pushes you through that downtime when you're like, you getting ready to give it up. And then you remember, wait a minute, no, he did it though. He did it. If he did it, why can't I do it? Let's go. You know what I'm saying? It's a Kickstarter. If I'm preaching something and I'm not a successful example, it makes it difficult for that legacy to continue in that light. Because, yeah, I get it. You were practicing what you preach and we were listening to what you were preaching, but it didn't really work for you. So, I mean, what you were saying sound good, but it isn't valid because it didn't work for you. If it was the right way, why didn't it work for you? You know what I'm saying? That's going to be the rebuttal. And that's the balance that I be playing with. Like, I'm trying to be purposeful with my rap, with my music, right? I'm trying to have reason. But at the same time, that's not really what the people are looking for right now. You know? And because of that, I don't know if I'll be able to reach a lot of people in order to make this music shit sustainable for me. Because at some point, it has to at least pay for itself. At the very least.
I think it is going to pay for
itself.
If
I could break even,
the right amount of people.
If I break even, or a
and
little
you'd
more.
Have your different outlets of not just music, you know what I mean?
Yeah, no, but like that's what I'm saying. Like,
yeah, I know what you mean though.
You know what I'm saying? If I break even, I'll be good with that. I'll be good with that. As long as I'm doing purposeful rap. Like if the amount of money I put into it to release music, to shoot music videos, to do photo shoots, to create concepts, the money that I put into it, if I get that money back via the amount of fans that I have or the amount of supporters that I have throughout my music career, then I'll be fine with that. I'm totally fine with that. And still be working a full-time job and getting reimbursed for my investment in music. Now, if I could get a little more, of course, that'd be pleasant. You know what I'm saying? Like, think about it. If you could leave your job right now and do what you want to do, listen to what I'm saying.
This is what the fuck we about to do.
Hold on. If you were able to leave your job right now, hypothetically speaking, and go do what you love to do for the same amount of pay, would you do it?
Of course.
So why aren't you doing it?
And I just said I'm about to fucking do it.
But you see how easy that was?
Yeah, this whole quarantine
it's like,
shit too just made it 10 times more. Like, yo, it's about that time for you and everyone who wants to do something to do it now.
Yeah, hell yeah.
And
well, let me ask you this. Let's make it even more difficult.
I was gonna say, you gonna make me tough right now.
Would you leave your job to do what you love to do for minimum wage?
That's hard because we live in the city in New York and living on minimum wage is hard in here.
Yeah. Now, what if
But
you and your partner, were doing
it.
what you love for minimum wage?
If a $15 job is gonna make me happier than a salary like $34 job,
you're gonna be working.
I'm gonna do it.
You're gonna be working and styling, and you're gonna be on ropeways and making out. You know what I'm saying? Lookbooks and
for $15 an hour.
For $15 an hour, you wouldn't do that? You wouldn't do that for $15 an hour?
Yeah, I will do it.
I mean, that's your life.
I'll do it. I took an internship once for $15 an hour, and then it landed me a full-time job.
Yeah, but you making it sound like it's a hard decision for you when that's all you do when you're on your phone is look at fashion.
It's not a hard decision.
You had a difficult decision. You wasn't sure. Like, I don't know. Do what I love for minimum wage? I don't know. Versus doing all the bullshit you doing right now for the pay you get. I would trade it in a minute. If I could rap for the rest of my life for whatever minimum wage is, because it'll go up, but whatever. It's minimum wage. So whatever, $15, $16 an hour. My nigga, I'll quit my job right now. You gonna give me $16 an hour to rap? And I have the possibilities of making more money
Yeah, of
eventually? Like, I'll trade that for the world. What? You can have that.
course. Yeah. I don't even like.
The amount of pay that cannot ever exchange for the happiness.
Experience.
And the
experience
happiness.
and the
Like, are you
happiness.
content?
That's why I just
Are you
said.
happy? Are you excited to go to work?
It's gonna make me happy. I'm in 9 to 5. Yeah. I'm at that point now though where I'm like, man, I'm done working for people. I'm gonna be like, deuces, good luck. Hey, YM, what's poppin', girl? Let's do some business. 'Cause it's about that time.
That's right.
You want me to eat cereal for a few weeks? Okay. But let's get this money.
Yeah, that's right. That's what the fuck I'm talking about.
Nah, but thank God we got a fucking backyard, yo. To like think about this shit, talk about this shit, be able to have something that inspires through this isolation of the people in the world and the city.
Yeah.
And to have thoughts like this, like, I'm about to log off of social media because all I keep seeing people saying quarantine day 6, 7, 8, 9. And it's like,
I'm like, damn, niggas
I'm
is
so
telling that. I don't even
thankful for
remember
day
when it
6,
started.
7, 8, 9.
I don't even remember when it started.
I love being
I don't know when it
home.
started. It just,
I'm
I
gonna
would just,
finally slapped me in the face to
it
be
like
like,
faded in,
girl, get your shit together.
and I was just in the shit. Like, what?
So it's gonna be some scary times, but the most inspiring moments come out of it.
Yeah, man. Yeah, I'm super inspired, man. Like, this is exactly how I need to be. Now, I hate to say it. I hate to say it.
I know
but
it sucks.
you give me
but
the time to think and create.
You know what
I'm
it
gonna
is?
be a fucking animal.
That's
son.
all everyone asks for. No one has time for nothing.
That's the thing. That's
Every
where you
time
take,
we wake
you
up,
take,
like, damn, I don't
it's
want
like
to
you
go to work
take
today.
away. Yeah, they take away your superpower.
Damn, I don't want to go to school today. Now, no one's doing shit.
They take your superpower away by taking away your time. That's how they make you weaker. That's the kryptonite. That's the kryptonite. I'm going to take 40 hours a week out of you. Some of y'all 50 hours a week. And some of y'all 60 hours a week. I'm going to take some of that away for you so you can forever work for me and never work for yourself.
Yo, 3 million people, and I'm sure it's going to be up from the week of March 15.
You know what's going to be up?
Filed for unemployment. 3 million is some change right now.
You know what's really going to be crazy?
And you know, I work in the HR field, so like to see how the city is just now built to manage systemically the amount of people that are in the city.
Yo,
It's fucking wild.
Yeah, but I gotta be honest with you.
Because that shit crashed and like
I gotta be honest with you.
3 million people. Like, this shit done changed people's lives.